what it do, gon' tell me how you feel. Chillin' with the big dog, giving you the real deal. No lies or gimmicks, keep it authentic. It's time to turn up, yeah, it's time to get it. Hey.
3, 2, 1.
What's up, guys? What is up? This is Big Dog in the house once again with another podcast. Let's get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, let's thank the Lord that we are alive to live another day because tomorrow's never promised, guys. So, what's today's podcast going to be talking about? Talking about two things. We're going to talk about hard work that leads to work ethic. I'm going to tell you a little story. When I tell you this story, you may or may not know it. And if you do, awesome. Well, here's how the story goes. God saw a dog and told the dog that he was going to give the dog 20 years. And the dog said, what do I have to do? Well, all you got to do is sit around, do nothing, and bark. The dog said, nah, skip that and give me 10. God said, okay. Then God went to the monkey and said to the monkey, I will give you 20 years. The monkey says, what do I got to do? Well, you got to entertain people, do tricks, and keep people happy. The monkey said, nah, I'm good. I'll take 10 years. God said, okay. God went now to the cow and told the cow, I'll give you 60 years. And the cow said, what do I got to do? And the cow said, God said to the cow, well, you got to provide and you got to give to families. So you got to provide for your family. The cow said, nah, take off 20, take off 40, and I'll keep 20 because that's a lot of work. God said, okay. Now God went to the man and told the man, I give you 20. And the man said, what? Only 20 years? Why don't you give me 80? Okay, God replied, I'll give you 80 years. I'll give you 40 from the cow, 10 from the monkey, and 10 from the dog. I don't understand. Well, let me explain it to you. The first 20 that I'm giving you is where you're not going to know nothing because you don't know where to begin. You don't know where to go for the first 20 years. The next 40 years, you're going to work like the cow. You're going to provide for your family. You're going to bust your ass and work super, super, super hard. The next 10 years, you're going to be like a grandfather. So you're going to entertain your family. You're going to entertain your grandchildren and you're going to be around. And the last 10 years, you're going to just sit around, relax and chill. And you might be barking and hollering because you want to go already. And those are your 80 years. Your first 20, nothing. Your next 40, you're going to work like a dog. Then your next 10, you're going to be providing and making your grandchildren laugh and things like that. And the last 10, you're just going to chill and relax. Now, how does that lead to life? You forgot about the 40. The 40 is where we bust our ass. For me, it starts from the beginning. It starts when you're in high school. High school is where you're going to know, where you're going to decide if you're going to go to college or what you're going to do with your life. So about the time you're 15, 16, 17, etc., till you graduate high school, 17, 18 years old. And then you're going to take whatever you have and apply it to what you want to do in life. If you don't want to do nothing, so be it. That means when you hit them 20s, the next 40 years are downhill. You're not going to be anything. But if you decide to do something, you're going to take yourself and further your education, go to college, get a great job, etc. Whatever God blesses you with and whatever you put into your craft or what you want to be or what you want to do. That choice is up to you. That hard work will lead to your work ethic. What is your work ethic? That is what's going to lead to teach your children when you're older, at whatever age you have children, to teach them exactly what you did. So if you worked hard, you're obviously going to teach your kids how to work hard, and you're going to teach your kids the man or woman that you are and how to lead them in the right direction, what you want them to be. They can be whatever they want to be, but by laying out the plan, okay, is how they're going to follow in your footsteps. If you don't have a plan, you don't have a diagnostic, you don't have a blueprint, then don't expect them to be anything other than what you were, doing nothing with your life. And that's where hard work comes into play. So you got to build that hard work from the beginning all the way to the end, leading that into your generation, that into your children, instilling all that hard work and work ethic into your children so that it can be passed on to your grandchildren. Okay? For your legacy, what you're going to leave behind. But that is up to you to decide. Whatever choice you make is on you. A lot of people like to say, well, you can be something after your 40s, 50s, 60s. I don't really know. In my opinion, I don't know what you're going to do unless you hit the lottery or something. Nowadays that we have different types of social media outlets and different stuff, how the world is changing and evolving, well, maybe it can be. But back then, it was all about hard work, going to school, going to college, setting a plan, setting a goal, putting yourself in the right direction so that you can be whatever it is you want to be. But no matter what you do, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, fine. That's something else. That has nothing to do with anything because it's still going to take hard work for you to be an entrepreneur. It's still going to take proper work ethic so you can create, design, figure out. It's not like, it's an example. It's not like you're just going to get on Amazon and you're just going to ball out and sell out. That was back then when people started doing that. You see, it's the same thing. The owner of Amazon, everybody used to laugh at him, right? And everybody used to make fun of his ebooks and all the books he would sell. And now look at him. He's globalized. So many outlets, so many ways, so many jobs, so many things people can do, so many ways to study, so many ways to be in the business, so many ways to allow you to be an entrepreneur. I'm using that like that's one of the biggest outlets that there is. It's like back then you would have to open up your own website. You would have to go to GoDaddy, etc. And the list goes on. Now you have Amazon as your outlet. So you can have a website or you can use them as an outlet. You pay a fee, etc. Or you can leave it to them. You can be a drop shipper. There's so many different outlets that he provides you with. But it doesn't mean that you're going to come right now and you're going to get on there and you're just going to blow out of the water. No, that's not going to happen. The majority of the people already have jobs, already have businesses, have other outlets, then they use that to implement. So there's companies out there that use that to enhance their performance, which is enhance their business growth. So going through another outlet, okay, because they ship worldwide. So everything is not a one night success. Everything that you see on social media or influence, etc., they can go ahead and tell you how hard they worked, when they started, how much they have to put into their craft. Once again, hard work. That leads into proper work ethic, because you can go up, and if you don't have great work ethic, you're going to just go right back down. You're just going to fall off the map. Okay? So whatever it is you're going to do, whatever plan you are set out to do, whatever goals, whatever tasks you have in your brain, put them blinders on like a horse. Look straight forward and run your race. Okay? But I always tell everybody, when you're born, you crawl. As you get a little older, you walk. When you become a grown man, you run. You can't just start from the beginning, get up and run. No. You gotta crawl, walk, and then run. Same thing. Everybody wants to be like the tortoise and the hare, and everybody wants to be the hare. Everybody wants to be the rabbit that's in a race. And what does it do? The rabbit always loses because the turtle takes its time. You have to take your time. There is no such thing as overnight success. Baby steps. That's why they use those words. That's why they are implemented. That's why we say those things. Take your time And if you don't have patience, you will get nowhere. You will be right back in the same circle. You're going to be running around in a circle and you're going to end up right back to where you started. So guys, that's how life is. Put in the hard work. I didn't mean physically. I never said physical hard work. Mental hard work in whatever you're going to do. Because everything starts with the mind. Everything starts with the brain. Then the rest will follow. This is Big Dog kicking you the real deal. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you have a great day. And I always like to leave you with bada boom, bada bang, chugga chung, chicka chang, and I'm out this motherfucker. Boom.
What it do? Gon' tell me how you feel. Chillin' with the big dog, giving you the real deal. No lies or gimmicks, keep it authentic. It's time to turn up, yeah, it's time to get it. Hey.